Opinions are like belly buttons. Everyone has one, and they're all a little weird. Some people might think that's an odd thing to compare opinions to belly buttons, but when you really think about it, there are some striking similarities. For starters, everyone has one. There are no two identical opinions on most topics. Just as there are no two identical human beings, every person's opinion is unique and based on their own experiences and beliefs. That means your opinion is just as valid as anyone else's. But here's the kicker. Belly buttons, while fascinating and unique to each individual, don't really serve a purpose in our daily lives. And for the most part, neither do opinions. In fact, opinions can be downright harmful. When you let other people's views dictate your actions, you're handing over your power to them. You're essentially saying that their perspective matters more than your own. But the truth is, many opinions are cheap, coming from individuals who are often as insecure as they are judgmental. They love to tell you what's wrong with your choices, yet they haven't walked a day in your shoes. They critique your decisions without understanding the full context or considering the unique challenges you face. Think about it. Would you take relationship advice from someone who's been single for years? Probably not. So why do you let them critique your choices when it comes to your personal life? Look, we've all had our fair share of bad relationships. We know what it feels like to be hurt by someone we trusted. But even if your last relationship ended badly, that doesn't mean everyone else's will. Each relationship is a new experience with its own set of circumstances and people. Why should your happiness be determined by someone who's never found their own happily ever after? It's time to stop letting others define your happiness. Don't let their insecurities dictate your future. You deserve better, and the same goes for everything else in life. Whether it's your career, hobbies, or personal growth, you can't let other people's opinions hold you back. You have to remember that their reality is not your reality. They don't live in your shoes, breathe your air, or feel your pain. How can they possibly understand what's best for you? Let me ask you something. Would you allow a doctor who's never been sick to treat you? What about a lawyer who's never been in trouble with the law? A chef who's never cooked a meal? The answer is no. You wouldn't trust any of them because they lack real-world experience. So why do you let someone with zero experience in relationships tell you how to find love? The bottom line is, you can't control what others say, but you can control how you respond. And the best way to do that is to stop feeding the trolls. Here's what I mean. Imagine you're at a party. You're having a great time chatting with some friends when suddenly someone starts criticizing your outfit. You could engage in an argument and try to defend your choices, or you could simply smile and change the subject. The latter option is always better because you're not giving the hater any attention. You're taking back your power by not letting their negativity affect you. Don't get me wrong. I'm not suggesting that you ignore all criticism. In fact, I believe in seeking out different perspectives. But it's crucial to be discerning. Look for constructive feedback from people who have achieved what you want to achieve. You see, there's a difference between someone who tells you that your hair looks nice and someone who tells you that your hair looks amazing and that she gets compliments on it all the time. The first statement is just friendly, but the second one is actionable. It gives you something to work with. When seeking advice, it's essential to look for specific, actionable feedback. This is how you grow, by learning from those who have already reached your desired destination. Now, I know you might be thinking, where can you even find this kind of advice? Well, it's everywhere, but you have to know where to look. For instance, if you want to succeed in business, pay attention to the strategies of successful entrepreneurs, read their books, listen to their podcasts. It's all readily available if you're willing to seek it out. Even in the realm of dating, you can learn from the experiences of others. Observe couples who seem happy and ask yourself, what are they doing right? How can you incorporate those behaviors into your own relationships? Remember, knowledge is power. When you arm yourself with the right information, you become unstoppable. When you choose to stop listening to random people's opinions, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and open yourself up to a world of possibilities. You start focusing on your own goals and achievements rather than what others think of you, and that's when your life truly begins to transform. Suddenly, you're not bothered by what others say because you know your worth. You understand that their opinions don't define you. You take charge of your happiness and don't let anyone stand in the way of your dreams. Instead of wasting time and energy worrying about what others think, you channel that power into achieving your goals. You become unstoppable. Here's the thing. Life is too short to worry about what others think. You can't please everyone all the time, and trying to do so will only lead to unhappiness. You have to make choices that align with your values and goals, even if they go against the grain. So stop seeking approval from those who don't understand you. Stop listening to their hollow criticisms and empty judgments. You don't need their permission to live your life the way you want to. But let me ask you something. What if the problem isn't other people's opinions? What if it's something much deeper, something that's holding you back without you even realizing it? That's right. The real enemy isn't out there, it's inside you. You're probably suffering from something called imposter syndrome. You might have this nagging feeling that you're not good enough, smart enough, or talented enough to achieve what you've accomplished. You're afraid that people will find out that you're a fraud. But let me tell you something. You're not alone in feeling this way. Imposter syndrome affects some of the most successful people in the world. People like you. It can be a constant source of anxiety and stress, but it doesn't have to be. That's why I'm here today, to help you identify and overcome imposter syndrome so that you can finally break free from its grip and achieve your full potential. Now, before we move on, I want you to take a moment to do something very important. And it's a simple step, but it will make a world of difference in your life. All you have to do is click the like button. Yeah, go ahead. Click that like button right now. See, when you click the like button, it sends a signal to the platform that what I'm sharing with you is valuable. And as a result, more people get to see this message and have the opportunity to change their lives for the better. So please take a moment to show your support by clicking that like button. Thank you. The truth is, your happiness and success are in your hands. It's time to take charge of your life and stop letting others dictate your choices. You are capable of achieving great things. Don't let anyone, including yourself, stand in the way of your happiness and success. Believe in yourself. Trust your instincts and pursue your dreams fearlessly. And remember, you don't need anyone's permission to do so. Now, I want you to keep this in mind. Don't let other people's opinions of you determine your self-worth. You are valuable and deserving of love and success regardless of what others think. So go out there and make your dreams a reality. Don't let anyone hold you back. Your time is now. If you enjoyed this video and want to continue growing, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also, be sure to check out more of my content. Thanks for watching.